everyone, today we're going to be talking about Gum. So Gum is the latest and greatest tool that we've just come out with at Charm. It basically allows you to work with shell scripts and leverage the power of bubbles and lip gloss into your shell script, into your projects that are maybe written in languages other than Go. We've got a couple of examples already in our documentation on how to use Gum with even Python and Ruby. I'm going to show you how you can follow along, create a little helper for conventional commits. This tutorial is included in the Gum README, as you can see right here. So you can feel free to follow along if you'd like. First thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a new directory called Gum Fun. All right. There we go. And then I'm going to initialize a new Git repo. And I'll go ahead and create a README. And of course, this is a very important file. And I'll go ahead and save that. And then if I do git status, of course, that's going to be untracked. Another thing that we are going to want to do is set up the demo. So for now, I can go ahead and do git add and just stage that for the next commit. And let's go ahead and create the actual demo. So I'm just going to call it demo.sh. You can call it whatever you would like. This is just going to be a shell script, so we're going to go ahead and just start it off with the classic shell script. Sign off. Okay, there we go. So now let's go ahead and make a choice. So I believe it's choose. Call it choose. And this is just going to be where we put our Gum choose. And then this, we're actually just going to feed it a list of options that it's now going to allow us to choose from in a kind of a list view. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and get the scope. So this is going to be an optional parameter. Basically what we're doing, we're assigning the values, the output from Gum choose to the variable, and we're going to be using that later on in our script to help us. So let's go ahead and do that. So then for scope, what this is actually going to be, this is going to be a single line input. It's the text input component from Bubbles. So then Gum write is our new text area component from Bubbles. That is a multi-line input. So here they're going to be able to add new line characters and things like that. And then finally, we're going to add a confirmation before it goes ahead and writes the commit for us. We're just going to confirm that we actually do want to commit those changes. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then because scope is an optional parameter, we're just going to update that to check if scope is a non-zero length. If so, go ahead and just add bracket outside of scope. So now let's go ahead and run it. So if I wanted to do /demo.sh to run it, because I haven't allowed it to be an executable file, it's going to give me a permission denied. You can get around this by changing the permissions on the file, or you can go ahead and just do sh demo.sh, which is what I'm going to do. And now let's go ahead and say, okay, so we just added the README. That's probably going to be docs. We'll go ahead and say scope. I'll just say examples. Summary of this change. Add README. And description. Add a very important README to our docs. And then here, if I hit enter, it's going to be counted as a new line. So you can go ahead and hit Control-C. And now it's going to ask me if I want to commit the changes. With this, you can either control it with H and L or your arrow keys, your right and left arrow keys. We're going to go ahead and commit. And then now you can see that it actually did the commit for us. I hope this was a helpful video for you on how you can get started with Gum. Let us know in the comments what you think. Let us know if you end up building anything. We are planning on doing regular meetups with our community, just through like live streams on YouTube. Join the Slack. Let us know if you're interested in having your project featured on our live stream and we can kind of chat about it. You can demo it. I think that'll be really fun and we're really, really excited to be able to interact like that. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're interested in learning more about all of our tools, what we're building, and just staying up to date with what we're doing with the community as well. See you next time. Bye.